Hello and welcome to Spirit Muses and Knowledge. My name is Tiffany and this is going to be a reading for the astrological sign of Libra for the month of October 2020. And this is kind of a branch off and a more detailed reading for the last quarter that I did. You can find that in the library for Libra, which covers October, November, and December. So for the next 3 months, I am going to be doing readings for you, which will finite the information within every given month, and then also a mid-month reading for your check-in, okay? So let's get started. We are going to be looking at your current situation, what your obstacle is for October, advice from your universe, and then a final outcome. So let's get started. For Libra, my air sign, one of my air signs. I hope this message is finding you all well as we move into the new season of autumn. Hope everybody had a beautiful summer. All right. So for Libra, October 2020, please, my guides. I am looking for the most accurate messages for Libra for this month of October 2020. Taking a deeper look into what Libra has going on. So my guides, only the most accurate messages, please. All right, let's get these cut for you and see what we have. So for your current situation, we have divine will. Let go of fear. And if I had that kind of light coming down on me, I think you can let go of that, my friends. All right, your challenge for the month of October is going to be Galactic Healer. Move forward with an open mind. So moving out of fear, trusting in your universe, trusting in your guides, trusting in yourself, right? Because you are your own best healer. All right, advice from your spirit, spirit messages. This is advice from your spirit guides. And this card is spirit messages. Observe the limitations. And so honing in and listening, because the messages are going to be coming through, and they might be already. But here's a reminder to really allow yourself to hone in and listen to that, okay? And then your final outcome is love and light. Act with care. All right. So just kind of looking across the board here, it definitely seems to me that your universe wants to hone in on you this month and wants that reciprocated, to come in and trust what they're doing, trust what they're working for you. As we get deeper into this reading, we'll find out, hopefully we'll find out deeper what it is they want you to focus on. The divine will, letting go of fear. And that's the two places we live in, right? There's universal love or fear. And then there's the middle as well, which is what I like to consider complacency. And that can actually be a very dangerous place for us to go, because we didn't come here to live in complacency. We came here to grow, we came here to give, we came here to ascend. And you can see this little figure right here just completely absorbing and handing over anything that they have fear of and letting their universe come and just shed this love and light, which is your final outcome, this love and light right here. So let's delve into this reading and see what we've got, okay? I'm excited. All right, so for Libra, my guides, as we expand through this reading, please provide Libra with only the clearest messages for October of 2020, please. And again, make sure that you go back and look at your last quarter of 2020, which is October, November, and December. That can absolutely give you further insight and clarity. Also, if you know your moon sign and your rising sign, you can go back and look at those videos as well. All right, universe, the most accurate messages here, expanding on what you've shared already with Libra for October of 2020. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's get these cut for you and delve into this reading. So, under your current situation and your divine will, we have the Knight of Swords. Very nice. If that ain't taking action and riding off into the sunset, I don't know what is. All right, and then under your current challenge, the Galactic Healer, we have the Two of Cups. So it could be bringing something into balance, bringing a relationship into balance, coming into balance for yourself, right? Because we're both aspects of that feminine and masculine energies. But we'll expand on that. For your advice from your universe under the spirit messages, we've got the Strength card. Yup, absolutely. And under the final outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, another balance card here. So we have the Two of Cups and we have the Two of Pentacles. Either making choices about something or just coming into balance. I have a feeling that it has more to do with balance from the 3D, which is our experience here on Earth, in contrast to where we are spiritually. So let's kind of dive in and see what we have. Under divine will, we've got the Knight of Swords. And if you can see this particular Knight of Swords is literally off on their next adventure. It's all, the first side of the card is like arriving, but the other side is kind of like going off on your new adventure. But what you have here is, instead of riding into the storm and being in the storm, what you have here is riding off into this horizon, which is full of light, but also guided by all these birds, right? So whenever I see birds, I think of messages from our higher self, messages from our light guild, messages from our ancestors, actually, and our spirit guides. And so having that divine will, which is also the third chakra. If you do any kind of chakra work, you might want to pay attention. Oftentimes, and because you're an air sign, I'm getting breath. So maybe take a minute and see if your breath is up here in the lungs versus down here in the solar plexus where it should be. Down in the third chakra right here, because that's where our will is, our drive, right? It's like the strength right here. It's like where our strength and where we feel brave from. Because for this Knight of Swords to be able to ride off, it takes a lot of will, a lot of guts, whether you have a specific destination or not. And it seems like if you do have a destination, you're being encouraged to go inward here in the month of October. You may need to rejuvenate a little bit. It may be that you are depleted and out of touch with that spiritual side of yourself, and needing to ground a little bit, and not so much in the 3D realm, but in the spiritual realm, kind of to replant who you are, right? And I am going to pull some clarifying cards on this Knight of Swords. So universe, under the current situation for Libra, boy, we got a couple of jumpers already. We've got the Three of Swords and we've got the Knight of Wands. Could be another person here. Oh, and we've got the Five of Wands as well. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So some of you, this may have to do with a relationship. Perhaps with a person that rides in, rides out. It's like the Knight of Swords, or Knight of Wands, sorry. The Knight of Wands, very fiery element, rides on, very cavalier, extremely charming, talks a lot of promises, but also has the tendency to retreat as fast as they come in, which of course can cause a lot of conflict for you, especially if you are wanting a relationship with this person or wanting to work something out with this person. So what I'm receiving here in October for you, Swords is an air sign, and I have a feeling that this is you. I have a feeling that this has been going on for a while now, with this person coming in and coming out and causing a lot of conflict in your life, possibly some heartbreak in your life, and you're like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm really tired of this. I need to rebalance myself because I come first. And I'm going to be sweeping this away soon. So whoever this little fire pony is down here with this Knight of Wands, it's almost like either... I just got living up to what they say. So you may be experiencing someone that sounds really good, but there's no follow through, if that resonates with anybody. But you're getting tired of that, okay? And perhaps for some of you, you've been working on getting the will and getting the strength to actually put it to an end. But it looks like for a lot of you in October, that's exactly what you are going to do. All right? Let me see if I'm getting anything else on that. I'm not. I feel like this Knight of Wands is somebody that you're dealing with, and that Knight of Swords is you wanting to cut through the crap and saying no more. Which brings us to the Galactic Healer, which is actually your obstacle for October. Because it's not easy to make those changes, right? It's not easy to leave. But what's being asked here is move forward with an open mind. And because we have this Two of Cups, again, it's almost like a confirmation that this has to do with someone else, something that you have been hoping for balance with this person, but they're not offering that up. And because of the heartbreak, because of the disappointment, having to move forward and releasing that and letting go. And with the open mind, what I'm getting is trust. It's like trust your inner guidance and trust your inner intuition to be able to do that. If this is what you are choosing to do, trust that. And I'm actually going to pull a couple of clarifying cards on this Two of Cups, just to get a feel of what's going on here and what the obstacle actually is. So guides, can you please give me some clarification on this Two of Cups and why it's under here for Libra's challenge for October of 2020, please. Why is this Two of Cups here under the challenge and under this galactic healer? Because balance is what you want. I mean, who doesn't, right? All right, so what we've got is we've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Magician. That's manifestation, and that's all about you being centered and focused and manifesting what it is that you want and what you need, but also what you know you deserve in your life. And yeah, and then we've got the Ten of Cups. So I feel this Queen of Wands is you right here. And what this Queen of Wands is dealing with is with a Knight. It's like, where's her king? And this isn't gender related. This could be male or female, but when you have a higher hierarchy dealing with a lower court card, it's not balanced, right? It's like the Queen of Wands is definitely solid in who she is, and even though she's very poetic and very romantic, the Knight of Wands are those things too, but again, it's an in and an out, and an in and an out, and an in and an out, and you're tired of that. And so you are having to step into this Magician energy to manifest what it is you actually want, because in the end, boom, you've got this Ten of Cups right here, which is complete fulfillment. Fulfillment, planetary, fulfillment, life. You've got a couple here with children. Maybe there's family involved. Maybe you want a family. Maybe you're just very family oriented, very loyal, you know, Libra, very loyal. And this is what you want. This is what you desire. And it looks like in the month of October, you're actually going to be manifesting that through this divine will over here. But you also need to do some healing. You've got this galactic healer right here. And, you know, as humans, I gotta say, we're always needing to heal from something, right? If it's not one thing, it's another. But once you move past this, through this obstacle, and again, we move into what your universal advice is, and it's strength and it's spirit messages, getting very clear with who and what you are, what it is you want to manifest, what you want your experience to be. And it says, observe your limitations. Okay? So it's kind of like knowing when it comes to change and when it comes to letting go, it's like the limitations that I'm feeling is this obstacle and this choice that you might have to make, and that can be limiting, you know, because maybe there are children involved and that's why you're staying, or maybe there's some assets involved and that's why you're staying. Maybe the obstacle and the limitation is hoping that this other person changes and is able to give what it is that you are giving and having that balance out. So the advice from Spirit here is the Spirit messages, and look for those, ask for those, meditate for those, pray for them, look for synchronicities in your life, look for signs, you know, whether it's in dream or meditation, or, you know, we have a crow right here, or a raven. You might be receiving messages from nature or animals around you. The Strength card right here, that gentle control over nature. So look for signs like that as well. Because what you truly want and desire is this love and care. And it's acting with care, you know. And it may be that you have been trying to act with care, but you're not receiving that for whatever reason. Maybe your person or your situation is unable to provide that at the time, or they don't know how. They were never taught or something like that. But the love and the light and the acting with care, this is self-care. That just hit me. It's self-care. Be gentle with yourself as you move through this, right? The only thing you have control over is you and how you react and how you show up in the world. Because you have things to offer. It's like you're juggling ideas and juggling choices. And I'm gonna pull some clarifying cards on this Two of Pentacles to see what this choice might be. And you may already know, you know. I mean, as I'm speaking through this, you're probably like, oh, I already know what my choices are. But I want to see. I'm curious because I care. All right. So universe, please provide some guidance and clarity on this Two of Pentacles under the final outcome. We've got the Star card. We've got the Star. Very nice. Very nice. Lots of healing, lots of clarity, lots of balance. This is complete, like, inner messages. You are the star. You are the star. You are the love. You are the light. The purifying. The star is very purifying. Oh, I got another little jumper right here. Ah, see? Here's your King of Wands, baby. Here's your partner right here. Very nice. Very nice. And that's coming in for you. It's like, why settle for a knight that's in and out when you can have your king? And again, this isn't gender specific. You know, it could be either way. If you're a male or a female, why settle for a lower court card when you are the king or you are the queen? And you've got that energy. And you've got that balance of that feminine masculine, right? That's what you want. And this is in your final outcome. Love and light, that healing, that strength to move through something difficult. Oh wait, I got my other card here. It flipped over. Yep, because here's what's going to happen, my loves. Here's what's going to happen. You know the choice you have to make, and I'm not saying that choices are easy or difficult, but sometimes when we have to move to a specific place because things are imbalanced. I mean, look at the difference. You just got to see this because it's way too powerful. Look at the difference of the beginning of your reading, kind of where you are now, to this final outcome, right? Conflict, pain, possible immaturity, fiery love, this little fire pony prancing in, prancing out, dancing in, dancing out, wreaking havoc, wreaking conflict, compared to the Star card, your king. And then you've got this Four of Wands, which is complete balance, foundational balance, love, joy, your wish fulfillment right here. And again, I'm not going to say that it's easy, but from what I'm seeing here, if you can allow yourself to move through that and make decisions for yourself based on what you know you deserve and based on the balance of what you give versus what you receive, this, my loves, is what's coming toward you. And that's a good thing. All right, so let's pull some closing messages from your universe. Something's telling me to look at the bottom there. Yeah, so that's work. And you know what? It's going to take a little bit of work, right? So keep doing what you're doing. If you're already in this process of healing. And if you're already in this process of becoming balanced in who you are and what you know that you deserve, keep going. Call in your higher powers to give you that extra strength right there, because you're almost there. You're almost there. All right, my guides, my light team, what closing messages do you have? What closing messages do you have for Libra for the month of October 2020? And again, go back and look at the quarterly reading for October, November, and December. Those are there on my channel to give you some further insight on how this specific reading fits in. And then in a couple of weeks, probably like mid-October, I'll do another reading just to check in on these finite details to see how you are progressing. Looks like you've got a great opportunity to progress here. All right, my spirits, my guides, clear messages for Libra. The first one we have is Healer of the Ages. So there again, more healing, right? And you can see all this light across the heart chakra. So we've got the third and the fourth chakra going on right here that I'm feeling like wants your attention and needs your attention to balance that out, because that's where you're going to get that strength. That's where that willpower comes from. So we've got Healer of the Ages, which is also very balanced in its nature. We then have, wow, you got another chakra here. Maybe you guys could benefit from some chakra work. We've got the Archangel Michael here with the first chakra. So you've got the first, the third, and the fourth. And I'm also feeling if any of you are having digestive issues, heartburn kind of issues, IBS type of issues, it could be due to stagnant energy in your body. But depending on the severity of that, please check with your doctor. But then on a spiritual level, there's a lot of healing that you can do. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that work with the chakras and show you and teach you how to clear them and how to balance them. But if you're experiencing any kind of digestive issues, it could be due to this stress right here, okay? It could be stress. But always check with your doctor depending on the severity of that. That was something that just came to me. And then, yeah, see? Your universe has got you babies, got you little Libra babies. We've got the doorway to romance right here. We have got the doorway to romance just bursting open. Got that star card, got that king energy coming in right there. Got the balance, got the dream and wish fulfillment right here. Libra, this is great. I absolutely love this reading. So with that, I think I'm going to leave it here. And if you resonated with any part of this reading, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to make sure that you get that mid-month notification. Give this video a thumbs up and have a great day. The divinity in me absolutely acknowledges the divinity in you.